Hey everybody, Joe here, gonna check out a puzzle today by Ben and Harry called Birthday Cages and Whispers. The rules are normal, Sudoku, German Whisper, and Killer Cages rules apply. Place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, column, and box. Adjacent digits on a green line must differ by at least 5, and digits in cages must sum to the total given and may not repeat in a cage. And that is all the rules. One thing about the green whisper lines is that no 5 can ever be on 1, as it would have to sit next to either a 0 or a 10. So you can see that that is the only spot that a 5 could go. So a 5 will go here. A 5 will go in one of these. A 5 will go in one of these. I'm gonna leave that one off. I might just leave all these off. The corner marks can get a little bit a nuisance on the cage number box sometimes. A 5. Okay. Right. And the green lines are also going to alternate. So every other hop. Okay. Where do we go from here? If these are the same, then it would have to be there. That doesn't seem too strange. maybe I think about some of these cages. Or there will be 3 of each on each of the, or in total there will be 3 highs and 3 lows on these selected cells. If this is a high, can that be a high? Can't be a 6. If this was a high, it would be a 7. At least. And this would have... okay. If this was high, it could not be a 6. It would have to at least be a 7. And this would have a 1 and 3 in it. But that means that this would need a 2 and 4, and a 4 cannot go on the line. So this must be low. These must be high. Sixes can't go there either. That can't be a 4. Neither can this. This, however, could be. 4s and 6s are a little bit restricted on green lines. On German Whispers, 4s can only sit next to 9. And 6s can only sit next to 1. So they can only go on an end of a German Whisper unless it was like this, where the ones, this could be a 6, so the ones would be in different rows. They wouldn't break the rules of Sudoku. So this will need another low in it. If this was a... If this was a 3, this would be a 8, 9. Yeah. If this was a 5, that couldn't be a 3. It could be a 2, 4. Okay. If this had a 6 in it, it would have a... If it had a 3, it would have to have a 2. So that would be 1. 4 would go on the line. about this? No. It's gonna have another low in it and a high. The 18 cage in 5 cells. Cage in 5. Oh, what about 26 as well? This will have to have a 1 in it. Three, 4, 7, 11. It'll have to have a 2 in it. And then it could have a 4, 5, 6. Can have a 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3 would be 6. With that 8, 4. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. What's 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 would work too, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. So not necessarily a 4. There's not a 9 in it though. That doesn't really say anything. But there are 3 or 4 lows in it. Mm. This will be 2 of each. Two of each. Can this be 2 highs? 6, 7. Oh wow, it can. Only if it's 6, 7 and with a 1. That's close. I can almost rule two lows out of here, but not quite. Two lows. This will be 1 of each. Can that be a low? Can that be a 1 specifically? If this is a 1, this will be a 2, 3. And it'll mean a 4 has to go right there. Which would be okay. That could be a 2 or a 3. In that case, that would be alright. So, what do I do here? If this was high, yeah, 6 could go there. In either one of those. The 6 one here would be 1, 1. Oh, can a 1 go into 26 though? Oh, it can if it had... Oh wait, no it can't. A 1 cannot go into 26. 987 is 24. So a 6 cannot go here. So these two cannot be high. These two are low. Those are high. Low. This will have one of each. So there's 3 lows. If the 26 had a 9, 8 in it, it would still need 9 more. I'm counting 5 as highs. So this will have 3 highs in it. And a low. This will have a high and a low. This could have 2 lows. But it could be a high and a low. 5, 2 or 6, 1. A 6 could go there. This will only be... Oh wait. Actually those could be 4. These can be anything, I think. These two can be anything. This one cannot be a 6. This has a low in it. If this had a 9, 8, oh yeah, that would be 2 lows then. If it was 5, 6, 7, it'd be 18. If it was 5, 6, five, 6. So it could get one more low. But it doesn't have to. Oh wait, no. It has to have two lows. 5, 6, 7 is 18. I can't have a 1, 1. Oh, no. What am I talking about? 5, 6, 7 is 18, and then a 2. 9, 8 would be a 1, 2. Alright. Oh, this cannot be a 4. Oh, this cannot be a 6. Alrighty. So now we have a 7, 8, 9 combo there. If a 6 went down here, go with a 3 and a 2. That would be a 1. That would be a 4. Six, 1, 4. What about 5? 5, 3. 5 and 3 would not work. Five, 2, 4. Five, 1, 5. 5 and 1 would not work. If it's a 5 down here, it has to be the 2. And it would be 5, 2, 4. So maybe we'll mark that as such. If it's the 6 down here, and then that would be a 6. If it's a 6 down here, six, 3, 2. That would be the 1. That would be the 4. That would be the 9. Could be the 2 though, and be 7, 8. Six through 2 would work. 6, 1, 4. 6, 1, 4. I think that would work as well. Basically like that. I guess the 1 could go down here too. I mean, it's pretty much every single digit. I didn't have enough information for that. This could still be a 5. There's going to be at least one more high here, one high here. If these are high, that'd be it. That would be okay though. If this is low, it'll go around like that. This will have just 2 of each, but 3 of one of them. Can that be low? Oh, what about a 5? What about 4 as well? 4 and 6 specifically. Neither one of them can go there either. Or there, or there. There's only 2 spots that 4 and 6 can go, which are going to be there and there. Whatever this is, so it goes like this. I don't know if that helps me yet. But that is one accurate set. And that is the other. Those are accurate. I just don't know which is high and which is low at the moment. And then on this line going this way, Again, 5, 4, 6. None of them can be on there. This will be 4, 5, 6. Are there any others? One could go there, but one could just as easily go out in the blank. A 4 could go there. So 5 and 6 are going to be constrained to these, but not 4. The other low is going to go down here, but it could go there. This could be 6 and 5. How about, will this always be yeah, this one will be high. $16. If it has a 5, it needs 11. So it needs at least 2 highs. If it had 9, it would need 7. No, it could get by with just 1. But it could have 2. This could be all 4 highs as well, if it was 5, 6, 7, 8. But then those 2 would be low. I think that would be okay though. Where else can we go? Is there anything restricted? As in, when I run out of digits somewhere and be forced to put a 4 or a 6 that I cannot put one. This will have 1. Well, 5 and 6 are over here. And that one, that's 3 highs. So the pink is our highs. Or else there would be a 5, 6, 7. There would be 6 highs. And we can't have that. So pink is high. pink is yellow. Or orange, I mean. Orange is low. Right. So these are a 1, 2, 3. This can be a 4. So this is a 6. This is a 1. There has to be a 1 in here. So this is not. And this is not. This is a 2, 3. So there must be a 2 in here. This was a 4. This is going to be a 2, 3. This will be a 7, 8. And a 7, 8. This was a 2, 3. So that was. It could go with the 5. It would be 5, 2, 4. Or it would be 6, 2, 3. The 5 would have to go here. So it would be 5, 2, 4, like that. Or the 6 could go either. Therefore, the 2, 3 could go either. That's all the possibilities there. Don't know if I like that marking, but oh well. This is a 2, 3 combo here, pointing to a 1. This will have to be an 8, 9. This could be a 7, 8, 9. This could be a 7, 8, 9 as well. Okay. This could be still 1, 2, 3. It can't be a 2. 1 and 3 only. This would be 6, 7, 8. Alright. This is still 2 lows. I mean, can it be? I guess it could at the moment. This could still be 2 lows as well. Oh, this does not have a it could have a 6 in there. Oh, there can't be a 1 here anymore. So this cannot have 2. This cannot have 2 highs in it now. there can be no 1 in there. Because people are too big to fit in that cage. The 1 also goes down here. So there can only be 1 high. And I think there has to be 1 high. Matter of fact. As in, there can't be 2 there. But can the high be here, and the 2 lows be over here? No, because there can't be 2 highs here either. I don't think. If there was, it would be like a 6, 7, it'd be 13. Yeah, those can't be 2 highs either. So this is a high-low, this is a high-low. This can only have 1 high in it, right? Or is there one with a 5, 7? I think there might have been 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So there could still be a high here. Or could they be all lows? Yeah, I guess they could. These would be all highs. There's 1 of each here, 1 of each here. I have to remember that. Two, 3, 4. Well, this cannot be a 6 anymore. Because this one can't be a 1. If a 7 goes in here, it'll be with a 4th thread. Well, I have to think of the whole box, I think. Well, no, there will be a high right here. If a 6 goes here, it'll have 8 left. So that won't work. A 6 can't go here. Because there would be 8 left. It can't have a 7-1 because 1's in both these cages, or boxes already. Can't be a 5-3 because 5's there. Can't be a 6-2 because 6 would be in here. So 6 goes in here. And that's a pair. So that is a 1-6 combo. If the 7 goes in here, it can't be with a 6-1. It can't be with a 5-2. It would have to be with the 4-3. So we can have 3-4-7, or if an 8 goes in here, it would need 6 more. It would be with a 4-2. So far the 4 is in both of those. If a 9 went in here, it would need 5 more, and it would be with, it can't be with a 4-1. It could be with a 2-3 though. Oh no, it couldn't. 2-3 is making a pair, so a 9 does not go in here. So therefore, a 9 must go there. So that was the only spot left for it. Therefore, this can no longer be a 4. So this is going to be 7. We need 9 more in this. It can't be 8-1. Can't be 6-3. It can't be 7-2 because there's already 1 in there. So it must be 5-4. So we'll have a 2-4-5 in there. And take 2 and 4 out of there. And then, so our 5 goes in one of those. And that's also going to give us a 9 and a 3 and then a 7 or an 8. Oh, this is not a 2 or a 3 either, because of the combo here. So then the high is a 7 or an 8. Right, and if it, so this is high. And it could only have one high. So this must be low. And therefore it cannot be 7 or 8. If it was 7, what did it need to be? It needed to be a 4-3. If it was 8, it needed to be a 4-2. Well, this can't be 7 or 8, as it is low. So it can still be either one. This is a 2-3-4 combo triple, so that is a 1. It's also 4 lows in the column, so all those are high. There's a 2-3 combo now, making that a 4, and that a 9, 9. If this is a 7, that must be a 2. Okay. 2, 4, and 5. 2 lows. Four is for sure in here now, so we know this is high. Two, three, four. 9 goes down here. And this is only a 4, 5, or 6. So it gets a 9. So it's got 10 here at least. Needs another 10. So it can't be 1, 9 in this case, in this part here. Because if it was, we wouldn't make 20. So therefore, I do believe the 1 has to go there. Let me think about that again. If this was 1, 9, the highest this could be, it brings it to 16. Yeah, and then we wouldn't make 20. So that must be the 1 then. Or else the 1 would never go down here. This will be a 9. So that is 10. And then we'll have to have one of these numbers, which won't be a 5. It'll be a 4 or a 6. So the 6 will be down here, and this will be the 4. This will be a 5, 6. And it'll also make that the 6. And that the 5, and that the 5. And it made, because this was, it needed a 4, 6, and then Sudoku told me that the 6 was like that. These are all high. This is low. There's another low here somewhere. Not sure where yet. Two, 3, 4, 5. Have a high and a low in it. This will not be a 4, 3 anymore, so it will have a high and a low. It's a 5, 2 or a 6, 1. Oh, 1 does go in the middle here. Could very well be, well, it could very well be either one of them. But this could be a 6, 1 like that, or it could be a 2, 5. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna make a combo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the other number here? A 7 or an 8? This can be 7 or 8. Two, three, four. But there was a... This is high though. Because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all in there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that makes a quintuplet, I guess. And all the lows are included in that. This is a high. It's not 5 or 6. It is 7, 8, or 9. That is a high as well. This is a low. I'm missing anything with that. Six, 9. It's gonna be a 2, 3, 7, or 8 in here. Here too, I guess. Yeah. 2 or 3 or 7 or 8. Okay. There's no 5 in here. Because of these 3 looking up at it, which means it is not 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means it does have a 9 in it. Therefore it is 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 6, 7, 8 rather. It's 21. No, it needs a 9. It has to have a 9. So it'd be 17 left. Well, actually, if it was 9, how low can I go there? 9, 7, 6, 5, 18. So it'd be 7, 6, 4. 9, 7, 6, 4. If it did not, is that even right? That'd be 17 and 9. Yeah, that's right. 9, 7, 6, 4. If it did not have an 8. If it did have an 8, it could have quite a low number in there. 9872, for example. Nine, 8, 6, 3. I can't have 9, 8, 5, 4 though. So will this have the 5? 1, 2, 3. No. Six. Oh, 6 is now in this column, so it will also be in that one. Have I been just needing to do some Sudoku, maybe? Four is over here. Oops. So 4 is in the middle. 1 cannot be in the 25. 1 goes up here. Maybe it's time to start thinking of that 16 cage. Don't want this corner mark covering up the 26. There's one low, one high. There's one of each here still, which gives me 3 of each in the column. Could still go anywhere. This gets 1 low, so that's 3. Not quite. This is a high and a low, so this gets only 1 more low in all those. What about the... that's not gonna give me nothing, is it? Don't think so. Don't know if I'm ready to think about this 16 yet. Maybe in the fact I could easily have 2 highs, couldn't it? It would have to be like 5, 7, 6, 7. It could even be 9, 6, 1. No, I guess it couldn't be 961. Can it not have a 9 in it then? Yeah, it could have a 952, I think. This, I think I said had to have a 9 in it. So 9 will go in one of those. Two. What was this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, that one. Hmm. This can be about anything still, I think. 6-3, 7-2, 8-1, 5-4. Is this gonna be... It's gonna be 3 lows. Oh man, where does the 4th low go? I'm not making any more, I'm not spotting any more combos. I might be making them. This is definitely high though. And that can be any of them. Let me just mark these actually. No, let me not. Let me think about this top one. So many digits to trackle through. What about this 4? The 4... Oh yeah, the 4 could go in here. What was it? A 9 and 4 was 13. So it'd be like a 9-7-6-4. It would have to be 9-7-6-4. But where would the 6 go? The 6 would have to go right there. And then the... And the 4 would have to go there. The 9 and 7 would have to go there. I mean, that would work. Am I missing some of these? If this is a 3, that's an 8 and a 9. And that's a 7. And that's a 2. And that's a 2 or 3. Nothing in that rambling sounded incorrect. It could have been. If this was also a 3, it needed 8 more. If 5's... No. It had to be 6-2. This is a 3. Well, it could go either way, because it could be a 2 as well. And that would allow for 7 to be here. Oh, this is weird. A little bit. This cannot be a 4 or a 6 anymore. That doesn't mean anything though. Okay. There's 1, 3 here. Oh my gosh, there's a 3 here looking down at here. And that's going to make this an 8 because that was a 3. And a 7 cannot be parked next to a 3. Now we have a 3, 8, 9. That is not an 8. 7 does go up here somewhere with anything else. An 8 goes in the middle. It's gonna be a 1 somewhere. 5, 6. What'll it be then? A 1 or 3. With a 6 or a 7, I guess. Alright, well, what else? That could still be either. We have 11 here. I hope I just got that and that hasn't been sitting there forever. 11 here, so that must be a 3. That makes this a 2. The 5 can still go with the 2, but the 6 can go with the 2 as well. If it's a 5, this is a 4. If it's a 5, this is a 4. If it's a 6, this is a 3. Well, this can't be a 3. Wait, could it? No, it couldn't have been the 3. So this is high. This is 4. Whoops. Not a 2. So this is high now. Now we know that this is low. So this must be the 4. Now we have 3, which had to go with a 6. We have 4, which has to be next to a 9. We have a 5 here because our 6 was below. We have a 5 here because that's the last of the thing. 2 makes a 7. The 3. 3 must go with an 8 or a 9. Not quite resolved there. This is a 3 as well, which cannot be next to a 7, which resolves that. And have I finally broken this cage over here, which seemed like quite a feat. And these lows need colored because the white is too bright anyway. Am I right? We might as well get some color in it and make it easier on the eyeballs. Now we're eliminating some of our choices up there as well. That's good. This would be a 2, 7. 7's right above there. So that'll be like that away around. And this will be a 2, 8. Unresolved at the moment. Couple more colors. Color by numbers, right? 7 in the middle, 2 and there. That one is not a 2. 5 in here as well. 8. This row is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. It's 4, 6, 8, correct. Yes. This one is the 4, 6, 8's already in the column. Oh, we know what to do with those. Four will be over here. 4 can... 4 could go there. Okay. 4 is one of those. 1 is over here with the 7 somewhere. What else? 9 over here. 9 could go at the top. Just can't go in the middle one. 3 is in there. That's a 2, 3, 5 then. It's going to be a 6 and 8 as our little wild cards. 6 and 8. Well, 6 cannot go on the line here. I reckon an 8 could. So I might do that. And that, maybe. And this will be a 6, 8. That's basically everything in that box. So it has an 8 or a 6. Oh, right. What was I speculating earlier? Oh, this is 3 and 5, so this is only 6 or... It's only 6, isn't it? This can't be anything else, can it? 2, 3, 5. Yeah. This can't be a 3, so it has to be 3, 6. All there is to it. This is now a 3 over here. Can still be 6 or 7, either one. This makes the 6, 1 down there though. 6 I think is now over, well, it's in one of these two. This is a 2, 5 combo wombo. 4, 8, 9. We've got a few more things to color up. What's left with the 8 here? Is it a 3? 5, 6, 7. Good to go there. Five, 6, 9. 5, 6, 9. 5, 6, 9. This is going to have another number with it, which is going to be a 3. And then it'll have a 2 or an 8. And this will have a 7. And then it'll have a 2 or an 8. combo. Two. Or, oh, it's this, isn't it? That must be a 4 then. This is a 9. This will be a low digit. 1 or a 2. This is also low and high. This will be an 8. This will be a 7. This ended up being a 9, 6, 7, 4. I don't remember if I speculated that one, but I probably did. 5, 6 will make a 9 there. And now, probably have to sort out this cage then. And this will be, if it's a 5, it needs 11 more and won't be able to get it. So it must be a 6. Which is going to finish up probably the rest of our puzzle now. This will be a 3, 8, so that'll be a 1. The top one here will have to be a 8. So we'll recolor right quick. So yeah, nice little puzzle by Ben and Harry. Birthday Cages and Whispers. Try it yourself in the link below. And like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.